first time since entering the presidential campaign and making controversial comments about undocumented workers, Donald Trump made a trip to the Texas-Mexico border.
He was met this afternoon by protesters and supporters as he landed at Laredo's airport. NBC's Jay Gray is also there, and he joins us with more on Trump's visit today. Jay?
Hey there, Robert, Shannon. Yeah, and Donald Trump has left the building, this building, a reception hall, the last stop on his South Texas campaign trip. A trip that started with a group that invited Trump here, saying they would no longer be a part of his tour. It is a dry, rugged, and in many places desolate region. But make no mistake, the border between Texas and Mexico has been fertile ground for Donald Trump.
There's nothing more important than what I'm doing. And I'm the one that brought up the problem of illegal immigration.
Trump traveled to Laredo this afternoon for a tour of the border. Border security continues to be a cornerstone of Trump's unorthodox and unapologetic presidential campaign. A run that began with this controversial comment about undocumented immigrants.
They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people.
A handful of protesters followed Trump during his visit, and former Texas governor, now fellow GOP contender Rick Perry, blasted Trump Wednesday, calling his candidacy a, quote, cancer for the Republican Party.
Donald Trump, the candidate, is a sower of division, wrongly demonizing Mexican Americans for political sport.
As the controversy swirls this morning, the group that initially invited Trump to Laredo, the local union representing Border Patrol agents, pulled out, saying in a written statement, after careful consideration of all the factors involved in this event and communicating with members of the National Border Patrol Council, it's been decided by Local 2455 to pull out of all events involving Donald Trump.
They canceled because, frankly, they don't want to get involved. They know the problem.
Trump refusing to cancel his trip or back down from an issue driving his run for the White House. Now, with growing criticism from within his own party, Donald Trump says he hasn't ruled out running as a third-party candidate if necessary. That's the latest here in Laredo. I'm Jay Gray. Robert, Shannon, back to you.
Well, Jay, what could the shift mean for the other Republican candidates? There are 16 now in the race.
Yeah, it's a tough call, Robert, because obviously those candidates and the party in general frustrated with what he's saying and the fact that he's garnering so much attention, leading in most of the polls. But they'd hate to see him run as a third-party candidate because, in effect, as you know, that would basically split the Republican vote and wind up, some say, giving the White House to the Democrats.
Okay, Jay Gray, down I-35 in Laredo. Thanks.